Hello everyone, welcome to English 102. I am Dr. Shelley Rodrigo. Please feel free to call me Shelley, but if that makes you uncomfortable, Dr. Rodrigo, I just prefer not hey you. I'm your cruise director for 102 this semester. If you've gotten this far into Canvas and you're not quite sure where to go, we're the purple course with the pen. That's the image that I put as the background, and you can go ahead and click in there. And this is the course. Basically, I designed the course that it just is a running checklist down the front page here. Mine goes further than yours because a lot of it, these little green buttons mean you can see it. I'm still planning. I actually rearranged the course significantly this year, changing due dates from primarily 1 day a week to 2 day a week because honestly, research shows that you're more likely to do well with more deadlines. But let's get back to getting started. So you want to start with Start Here. I do want to say that we will be doing work in some different locations as well as Canvas. You will have work in a shared Google Drive folder. You can always find it up here at the top. I have a suggestion for you. I'll go take that back to home. A lot of people don't realize that you can move your shared folders over here to the left, My Drive. What you should do is log into Google Drive. If you don't know how to log into Google Drive, log into your GCC Gmail, and then in the upper right-hand corner should be a little tic-tac-toe icon. If you click Drive, it'll bring you here to Drive. Then what I suggest is that you click on Shared Drive here. No, not Shared Drive, sorry. Shared with Me. Shared Drives is something else. Shared with Me. In here, you should find a folder that says Shared English 102 Fall 19. I don't have it because I'm the one who shared it, so it's not in my Shared with Me because I started it. But you should find it, and what you can do is just click on the folder and drag it up to My Drive, and it'll drop in there so you can always find it in My Drive, that you don't always have to come back to the course, or you don't have to flounder around searching for files. So always feel free just to click. This will always be here, but you can also put it in My Drive. So that's the first tip. Here is we're going to have due dates every Wednesday and Saturday. Here it doesn't mean you can't turn in stuff earlier. That's always welcome. However, I don't usually grade until after the deadline. So here's the first batch of work that's due by Wednesday this week, and I'm going to talk you through it real quick. The first one, introduce yourself as a discussion board entry. You'll click reply. The main thing here is the discussion board asks you to attach or upload 2 images, one of which is an image of your computer desktop. Spit that out there. It's important that you don't take a picture of your computer screen with like a cell phone. You want to learn how to do what we call a screenshot on your computer. And the reason I'm having you do this is if you have troubles, you can take a screenshot. It makes it easier to help troubleshoot. This link here goes out to one of my favorite websites in terms of helping folks take screenshots, how to take a screenshot. And then up here at the top, it shows you what operating system. So notice Android and iOS are cell phone operating systems, then Windows, Mac, etc. So that could help you figure out how to take a screenshot on your computer. So if it's something that's clearly you taking, it's you taking a picture of your monitor or your laptop screen externally, I'm going to ask you to retake it. I really want you to use the computer's hardware or the computer's software to take a screenshot. Kind of like this video I'm making is called a screencast. It's the same thing. Okay, so yes, so make sure you have those 2 images. You also have the sharing methods of how to stay motivated on task. You'll notice all the assignments have rubrics attached to them. Discussion board rubrics are a little hidden. You have to click this triple dot button up here and click Show Rubric, and it'll show it if you want to see it. And the rubric is made from what the assignment asks you to do. Okay, so the first one, I'm going to go back out. Always at the bottom of each assignment is a next down here in the lower right hand corner. So next will take you to the next assignment. Your next assignment is to complete the student orientation. Now you may have done this already. I'm going to click out to it. And that's great if you did it. All you need to do is go up here on the left and click grades. And then take a screenshot. Remember, I just showed you the link on how to take a screenshot. Now, everyone, please notice there are 4 modules. You're asked to complete all 4 modules. So my suggestion, I'm feeling Sunday night, is to complete all 4 modules and then come over here to grades and take a screenshot of this page right here. Okay, so that'll take a little time, but it's pretty easy. And on assignments, this is the difference between discussion boards and assignments. The rubric is more visible, easier to see. Okay, so next, this is asking you to comment on the course syllabus. So this is starting to, it's basically getting you to do 2 things. 1, to read the syllabus, and 2, to learn how to comment in Google Docs. So if you've not already done it, the easiest way is to, oh, that's weird. I linked to a heading. I'm going to quickly change that link. That was an oops. I want you to start at the top of the page. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that. So syllabus, all you have to do to comment is highlight a word, and either the little comment icon pops up over here on the right, or the comment icon is up here in the menu about midway, and you just click that button and go ahead and type the comments. Just FYI, you're able to kind of invoke people by typing the plus sign and then their email address. And basically what that does when you do that is this will email me and it'll kind of prompt me to read something. You can also in Google Docs, so I'm going to resolve this. Is it up here in editing? Okay. So up here, and then, okay, so 1, all the comments are here. So even if a comment is resolved, so notice I just resolved it, it's still up here under the history of all the comments. But 2, if you want, you can set up notifications on any document to get notifications, get email notifications for every comment that's made, or you can set up notifications to only comments you make. So if you make a comment and someone replies to it, you'll then get an email, or you can turn it off. I would at minimal, and it usually is default, only yours. But if you find that the document's really important to you, so for example, it might be worth clicking all notifications on the major assignment prompts, because then any question someone asks, you'll get notified that someone asked a question, and usually I'll go in and respond to it, and you'll be notified of all those things. But primarily for this assignment, you're highlighting and commenting something on the syllabus. Next assignment, it's another discussion board post. So again, the rubric is up here under the 3 dots. In this case, some of the readings we're going to be doing are going to be in perusal. Over here on the left-hand menu, there's a link to perusal. And basically perusal allows you to copy and annotate on the readings. So let's go to, okay, up here under assignments. What should happen is the first time you click through, perusal will make an account for you, and it'll automatically connect you to the course here. There's documents. You can always see all the documents that have been uploaded under documents, but under assignments, there's due dates. So the first one is this Wednesday. Notice you can click over here on the right, you can click the open button and it puts the reading in the center of the page. You do have the ability to download the readings. So if you'd like to read them in some other environment, that's fine as well. Now, the cool thing that Perusal does is, it, like Google Docs, allows you to highlight something and make a comment. And notice the comment, it gives you a lot of formatting. And the reason it does this is just that scholarship shows that the more engaged you are in the reading, so the more you dialogue with the reading, even if it's just notes to yourself, the more likely the reading is to kind of stick with you, if you will. You're more likely to learn it. So the reason I'm incorporating Perusals, these readings were going to be digital for you no matter what. Perusal gives you this ability to comment, and again, here it's the @ sign and then figuring out there's everyone in the class, so you can have discussions as well. And from what I understand, Perusal will also prompt you all, hey, deadline's coming, you should go read. Hey, if you take comments, you're more likely to understand the material. And so let's see how that works. The idea is to get y'all reading and understanding and all that good happy stuff. Notice I did just close out of the commenting and it made the page bigger, but I think if we click it again, it pops back up for that conversation. Okay, so Perusal. But then this discussion board, after you read, it's asking you to do an activity from the reading. So that means you have to come back over here and go like, okay, where's this 11A? Scroll down somewhere down here. There's an activity called 11A. There it is. And I'll actually... So I've left a note highlighting the activity you'll be completing. And so then you'll have to do that activity, post an initial reply answering everything. Then notice that you're asked to read and reply to 2 classmates. And you're also asked to reply to your initial posting with a reflection. And again, if we go look at the rubric, it kind of prompts you to do all this, the initial posting, the read replies, etc. Okay, so again, let's go to the bottom. The complete course information survey, this is just a way for me to get to know you, and to also try to provide you with information that will help you more successful in the survey. So please work your way through this survey and answer all the questions, and I will use this data to respond to you all both as a group as well as individually or in small groups based on the results. And then finally, and I just, at this point, I have to apologize for you. Just so you know, I've been teaching writing for over 20 years. I've been teaching online writing for just about 20 years. And different institutions have to assess, evaluate the way their classes are going. And GCC does pre and post tests. And so that's what this is. Please do your best on this test. You do get points for it, but I do want to tell you right now that you will not be penalized. So this is the delicate line. Please try your best and sincerely engage with this, and then you will get a post-test the last deadline of the course and asking you, or close to the last deadline of the course, and asking you to try your best again there. But the important thing is in both cases that although it will show up in the grade book, that is something I will pay close attention to. And if you're close to a borderline with a grade and either one of these is kind of pulling you down, that is something I will definitely override in this instance. Someone on the syllabus asked me if I'm willing to give if I round up, and rarely do I, because there's such a big gap already between, you know, earning an A and a B and a C. But with these pre and post tests, it's the delicate line. I want you to engage it, but at the same time, especially the pre-test, I don't want you to be penalized for it. So try your best. That is the work that is due before Wednesday. And then don't rest on your laurels. You have another deadline by Saturday, so it's important that you just kind of keep going. My 2 decades worth of teaching online tells me that the students who tend to do well are the ones who work on the course regularly. So I can't stress enough how important it is for you to try to log in at least every other day to try to get work done. I'll be doing the same. And I mean, we're all human and we'll all have points and where we can't log on for whatever reason, even if that reason is exhaustion. But if you're systematically trying to do that regularly, then it means when you fall behind, it'll be easier to catch up. This has been a long getting started video. Thanks for hanging in there. My last thing is this video will be posted at YouTube, and that will be the embedding. And just so you know, in the lower right hand corner of YouTube videos, there should be a little gear, and if you click on that, it allows you to speed up the viewing of the video. So if you're like I am, and if videos move too slow, and you lose focus, you can play them more quickly, or actually you can slow them down as well. If I know folks that, like, for example, I speak quickly, and obviously you can hit pause and rewind as well. So thanks again for hanging in. I look forward to getting to know everybody, and have a good Monday.